This video describes how to transition human pluripotent stem cells from feeder cells or other feeder-free substrates to Biolaminin 521. Biolaminin 521 is a human recombinant laminin cell culture substrate produced and distributed by Biolamina. The day before splitting the cells, prepare a Biolaminin 521 coated tissue culture plate according to the culture vessel coating instructions. You can also choose to quickly coat a fresh plate at 37 degrees Celsius for 2 hours. When transitioning cells to the Biolaminin 521 substrate, a higher coating concentration may be required for the transition and for the first few cell passages. Once the cells have adapted to the new culture environment, the coating concentration can usually be reduced. For the transition step, you should split your cells as you normally do and then seed the cells on the Biolaminin 521 coated plate. So, if you're culturing your cells as colonies, transition to the Biolaminin 521 substrate as colonies. For the next passage, follow our protocol described in the passaging and culture instructions. When using Biolaminin 521, we recommend passaging pluripotent stem cells as single cells or as small aggregates. It is not recommended to change both the medium and matrix brand at the same time. Preferably, transition to the Biolaminin 521 matrix before making a gradual medium transition. For the transition step, as well as for the first few passages, we recommend adding ROCK inhibitor at a final concentration of 10 micromolar. Once adapted to the Biolaminin 521 matrix, pluripotent stem cells can routinely be cultured as single cells without the need for ROCK inhibitor. It is important that the cells being transitioned to the Biolaminin 521 matrix are of high quality. The Biolaminin 521 substrate will support the maintenance of a homogeneous monolayer of high-quality stem cells. However, be aware that Biolaminin 521 will also support differentiated cells that have been transitioned and will not clean up a cell population of bad quality. Therefore, it is of utter importance to carefully select only undifferentiated cell areas for the transition. If you experience issues with mixed, non-homogeneous culture after the transition to Biolaminin 521, we recommend you start over with a freshly thawed vial of cells. Alternatively, you can do the transition to 2 to 3 parallel wells of a smaller well format and choose the well with the most homogeneous cell population for further use. However, a mixed culture is hard to clean up and starting over from a fresh vial is usually the best option. It is expected that cell morphology will look different on Biolaminin 521 compared to cells cultured as colonies on feeder or on other feeder-free matrices. After attachment, the cells flatten out on the laminin substrate and will look bigger compared to colony-cultured cells. When the cells grow more confluent, the cells will become smaller and more similar to cells cultured as colonies. Cell morphology may also differ depending on the medium used. Some human pluripotent stem cell lines are more difficult to transition to the Biolaminin 521 matrix and might require an adaptation period before they can be cultured as single cells or small colonies. It can take up to 5 passages before the cells reach a stable proliferation rate. Give it some time. To ensure a successful transition, we recommend that you do the following. Add ROCK inhibitor for the first few passages. Use a higher coating concentration. And seed at a higher cell density for the first few passages. Once the cells are adapted to the Biolaminin 521 matrix, the seeding density and coating concentration can be lowered and human pluripotent stem cells can routinely be cultured as single cells without need of ROCK inhibitor. For more information on how to culture human pluripotent stem cells on Biolaminin 521 and other procedures, please visit our website at www.biolamina.com.